Hey guys, it's me Sissy, and I thought I would try and do a weekly wrap up if my phone allows me. Alright, here we go. I have read a total of 10 books so far this month, but I am going to go through the ones I finished this week. And that was Renegade by Diana Palmer. And this was about Cash Griever and Tippy. I liked this. It was really cute. I rated it 4 stars. I really enjoyed their story. And then I read Bride for Calvin. That was by Amelia Adams. I had a little bit of problem with this one. I think, hang on. No, I enjoyed, no, that was it's not this one, it's the next one I read. Okay, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, Faith, she went out to become a mail order bride, to Calvin. It was really sweet. She was adventurous, she was outgoing, I think he if I remember correctly, he insulted her when they first started off, and he thought she was running away from something because he assumed all mail order brides were running away from things. Sorry, but she wasn't. She wanted to be a Mountie's wife, so she would have adventures and stuff. Alright, and then I read A Bride for Gilbert. I had a problem with this book. It was cute. I liked it, but it wasn't my top 5. I rated it 4 stars. Maiden White. She went out to be a wife to, they called her Maddie. Gilbert. And he had 2 twin girls. Well, his wife died 3 months ago, but she died in childbirth. So she agrees that this is going to be a loveless marriage, but when she gets there, they're both attracted to each other, and she changes her mind. She gives him an ultimatum. And I'm sorry, he was married to that woman before her 3 years or more. You don't give somebody an ultimatum when they have to remarry just to take care of their family. It takes time to build that relationship. So I had a little problem with that. That kind of made me mad. Okay. And then I read Karina's Bride. I rated this 5 stars. I really enjoyed this one. It's about Marcus Correa, and he falls in love with Dela Mason, and it was I thought it was really good. And if you've read any of Diana Palmer's, you know that the alpha male is always a jackass. Sorry. He always does something wrong. She always makes a guy that you hate in the total beginning, that you're thinking, this girl's got to be a total dumbass to be with him. Sorry. And eventually they make up for it, but the whole time you just it's like that movie with Will Smith, and he's a fish, and that other actress, she's a fish. I can't remember her name, and she just wants to Reese Witherspoon, if I'm not. No, that might be it. Where I just want to take your dummy head and go, I'm not kidding. That's the way her characters are. You just want to pound or smack them or something until they wake up and realize what a dummy they're being. Okay. Then I was sent an ARC, The Fighter, The Bad Alpha Dads by Sylvan City, and that was by Rena Torres. I don't know when that's going to be released, but when it does, I will do a video on that itself, because I read that book in one day, and I want to review it in case you guys want to support her, or if you're on Kindle Unlimited, you can go and borrow it from that, because most of her books are on Kindle Unlimited. Real quick, I am drinking mocha coffee with vanilla creamer. It's really good. If you're wondering when I'm drinking. Okay. And then right now, what I'm currently reading, this one's a doozy. It's Outsider it's by Diana Palmer, sorry. Long Tall Texans. And this one is about Kobe Lane. And in the other books, you get a glimpse of him and you think he's really a good guy and stuff like that. But from what I'm getting from him, okay, he starts to fall for Serena in the beginning. And I guess her dad catches him and her in a compromised position. And it ruins her reputation, so he forces him to marry her. Okay. So he gets peed off at her because his ex calls and says, okay, now I'm ready to get married, but he's already married her to Serena. So you're like, seriously, dude? You're going to be revengeful on another person that has nothing to do with your actions? Take responsibility, man up. So he takes it out on her wedding night. And I don't know if it was... From what I'm getting from it, I think it was rape. But if that was the case, I'm sitting there thinking, what the heck? So I've read reviews, and that's what they got from it too. But when I finish it, then I will review it. But so far, this is like a 2-star because I really don't like this man. I want to beat the living shit out of him. And he had to have therapy. He has remorse. He's had to have therapy. He had a drinking problem. But my thing is, how the heck does she still love him? If he was that vengeful and stuff. I know she has a little girl by him, but I don't know. And then her father kicked her out on top of that because she got pregnant with Kobe's baby. And then Kobe's wife after her told him he was sterile, which was the stupidest thing. And then she said she wouldn't have no Apache half-breed baby. I'm sitting there thinking, seriously, lady? You knew he was Apache when you married him. And what the heck does it matter if he's a mixed race? If you love him, you love him. But evidently she didn't love him. I'll tell you that right now, because you just want to take that Marine woman and just push her. She ticked me off. So this whole book, while I'm reading it right now, I just want to throw it. But like I said, Diana Palmer books are like that. But I believe this is the worst one I've read so far that I'm getting from it, that with the abuse of the hero that's supposed to be. I'm hoping it turns around and they have therapy and they work through it. I know he feels remorse, but it still doesn't mean nothing to me. I have an issue with that. Okay. And then I'm going to start A Bride for Andrew. No longer wanting to be a burden on her brother, Aya agrees to let Miss Hazel match her with a Mountie looking for a wife. She knows her daughter needs a father to help raise her, but she has no intention of letting her heart get involved. She did that once and intended to never do it again. It's a practical decision, nothing more, and Andrew never realized what he was missing in his life until he meets Ida and her little girl Lily. The little girl ends up stealing his heart, and he vows to protect her with his life. However, her mother is proven to be a bit more difficult to come around. Will they be able to find true love? So I thought that sounded pretty cute. And then I'm probably going to start up Lawman. Yeah, I know I'm glutton for punishment, but I like Diana Palmer. But sometimes she's a hit or miss. You either hate the book or you just want, or sometimes you love it so much. It's just a hit or miss. When San Antonio FBI agent Garland Griever, that's Cassius' brother, buys a ranch in Jacobsville, Texas, the strong, silent loner is hoping to mend broken fences. He is not looking for love, and Grace Carver grew up in a quiet town, Texas, out because of her troubled youth. She never married and hadn't even thought about it until Greener. Those unlikely allies are brought together by difficult causes of Grainer's career, hunting down an unsuspected child predator who has former victimized all dead except one. Now, desperate lawman and the woman. Evidently, I'm thinking the guy that's evil is the one that kidnapped her or done something to her. Okay. And then I'm going to start, if I've got time this week, Bride for Marshall. Okay. This one is a love. Love is a sight at the end of the tunnel, and the old maid of the Hanson family, Colleen, can deal with her mother pressuring her to become a nun. What she can't handle is the idea she never find a husband who would appreciate her extravagant nature and zest for life. Since Miss Hazel Hughes did such a wonderful job matching Colleen's sister Molly with the Mountie, Colleen hopes the renewed matchmaker can do the same for her. Having grown up without a father, Marshall Bowman has no idea what it exactly means when the real man meets much less husband. Heaven forbid a father. But once he lays eyes on a beautiful, sassy bride he vowed to express his emotions has never come naturally for Marshall. Okay, and it keeps going on and on. It's hard to read off my phone. And then that is 1, 2, 3, 4. If I can get through them 4, I might try to add a 5th book this week. But that is it. I will show you the covers real quick. That is Lawman. I know I'm doing these backwards. And this is Outsider that I'm currently reading. And this is A Bride for Andrew. Bride for Marshall. Okay. And then, I actually have a little haul I'm going to show you. I bought Tessa's Dare, the fairy tale retellings. If I can get on my Amazon, I'll show you. I've been on a roll reading this week. I guess because my anxiety's been higher. It's been on a peak for some reason. Okay, Tessa Dare. When it's higher like that, I read a whole lot more. I got that one. I bought that a while back, but also got, let me move this. Okay, I also got Say Yes to the Marquise. Okay, and When a Scout Ties the Knot. Dang it. Not gonna show me the... Okay. There's the cover. Piece of crap. Alright, and then I got the... Sorry, it takes me a few minutes. My internet's slow. I bought the Spindle Cove series. Yeah. I didn't buy the novellas yet, though. Yeah, the Spindle Cove series. And that was a total of, I think, 6 books with that series. 5 books. As you can see. It's a total of 5 books. And, let's see if it'll take me. I got a box set, Love Inspired. Here we go. July 2015, box set 2. I wonder if it'll let me just click on it. Hang on. The Nanny's New Family, Falling for Her Boss, and Second Chance Sweethearts. I ain't gonna show. Anyways, it was $8 on Kindle for $3, so it's not bad. Okay. So that's what I bought for this month. And that is my weekly wrap up and my TBR. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.